I'm going to rock the world. I'm going to rock the night, for he is the King of kings. He is the Lord of my life. Out of the darkness I came, into his marvelous light, for he is the Lord of lords. He is the heavenly light. No man can take his place, for he has displayed his grace. Mercy and peace abound. Jesus wears the crown. There is no greater love shown from heaven above. The blood, his life, the cross. My God, you saved the lost. You are the sacrifice. You paid it with your life. Answer to my prayer. When I feel that no one's there, I'm going to rock the world. I'm going to rock the night. He's the King of kings, and he's the Lord of my life.
I had no idea the magnitude, the breadth, the depth, and the length when I first did this poem. But as I look at the world and what is transpiring, oh yeah, it's deep and it's happening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Friendship Pearson, and welcome to Friendship Blue. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, the 25th of September. Let's say it together. Praise our God, from whom all blessings flow. Let's turn our attention to New York City Mayor Eric Adams, indicted by federal grand jury. God is rocking the world. Things apparently are being exposed. The governments, the leaders are being exposed. In one form or another, the world is being rocked. And tonight, as I was preparing for bed, this came across my feed. Mayor Eric Adams, indicted by federal grand jury. I want you to give a listen, because this is deep.
We're following some breaking news out of New York. The mayor of America's largest city has been indicted on criminal charges. New York City Mayor Eric Adams was indicted by a federal grand jury today, but what exactly those charges are is not being unveiled. Many of his top advisors, they have been the subject of federal investigations over the last year, from subpoenas to searches. Adams has also come under fire, but has maintained he is not aware of any wrong.
I can only compare this to what happened back in the day here in Chicago, where we had a slew of aldermen that were caught up in a bribe scheme back in the day. Other than that, I have never, ever seen this many administrative people resign or fall from grace or have this many investigations in a short period of time.
Individual in the name of the mayor.
On September 4th, federal investigators raided the Harlem home David Banks shares with his partner, First Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright. Their electronic devices were also seized. Wright was appointed by Adams in 2023. Raids were conducted at the home of Philip Banks III, the chancellor's brother and current deputy mayor for public safety, as well as the home of former NYPD officer Timothy Pearson. Pearson is senior public safety advisor to Mayor Adams. Investigations of Adams' Circle began last November, with federal agents searching the home of Adams' chief fundraiser Brianna Suggs as part of a probe into campaign donations with possible ties to the Turkish government. New York City Sheriff Anthony Miranda and his office are being investigated over money confiscated from illegal pot shops. Back in February, investigators searched the homes of Winnie Greco. Greco is the director of Asian Affairs. Former police commissioner Edward Caban resigned 2 weeks ago after his home was raided by the feds. His replacement, interim police commissioner Tom Donlan, says the FBI also searched his home soon after he was named. Neither the mayor nor any of those under investigation have been charged with any crime by federal or city investigators.
We will learn as early as tomorrow, possibly. I remember covering this story on my last channel, maybe on this one. I do so many videos, but I did this video here. I remember as if it was yesterday. You see, Eric Adams was on his way to Washington, D.C. to have a meeting with Joe Biden, his administration, about getting some of that money He's like, look, I need some money. All these immigrants here. I got problems here. Joe, do you hear me? So he figured he would go pay him a visit. You guys probably remember when I did the video, Mayor Adams was in flight and got a call that his #1 fundraiser, this lady right here, the Fed raided her place, baby. And what did Eric do? Got off the plane in Washington, D.C. and caught the first plane back to New York. That's when you knew. Oh yeah, baby. It's serious. It's serious, baby.
So I think this looks like a classic federal public corruption investigation. Unfortunately, the Justice Department has repeatedly been in the business of indicting mayors who are involved in corruption. That doesn't come as a surprise, I don't think, to anyone. There have been a number of investigations here.
Joyce, I'm going to let you turn your phone off if you need to.
I'm going to do it magically.
It
Siri,
happens.
stop my
it
alarm.
happens. It happens. Just in terms of, you're talking about a classic corruption investigation. What we know is that the feds were interested in potential illegal foreign donations. The countries that have been mentioned in the reporting, again, we do not know if this is going to be in the indictment, included Turkey, Israel, China, Qatar, South Korea, and Uzbekistan. Lisa Rubin mentioned there are maybe up to 5, 6, or 7 different federal investigations. How would those work? I mean, what is the sort of pecking order of those investigations, and sort of how do you expect them to work in concert?
It's serious, baby. It is serious. This is serious. Let's hear from this gentleman here. He's going to break it down a little bit more.
There's the school chancellor and the special assistant to the mayor. The former police commissioner being investigated for the so-called alleged shakedowns with his twin brother. The foreign influence case by another U.S. attorney's office in Brooklyn. Just your reaction to sort of all of those headlines all at once, Joe.
Well, I agree with Alexandra that there has to be somebody that's talking. I believe that you're correct, that they would not go after somebody on this level unless they had something very solid against him. Of course, the mayor is going to fight it. He's presumed innocent until guilty. But when you have this many people in your administration that are involved, and you have the resignations, you have fire chiefs, ex-fire chiefs that are on the hook for something that we have yet to see what that's going to be all about. But when you have the police commissioner, he resigns, and then you have his brother involved in something. Then you have the Banks brothers involved. The chancellor and the deputy mayor over there. You have so many people on such high levels. And I have to tell you that, it's almost the arrogance for all these years that everybody has seen that.
We'll break this down to you guys using gematria. I teach the 5 C's of clues, codes, colors, the comprehension, time, and conclusion. The odds are we will see why they indicted him. It's late, people. It's 9:43 in the p.m. here in Chicago. Let me see what time it is in New York right now. What time is it in New York? They're an hour ahead of us. It's 10:43. And they wait till 10 and some change to announce this? Baby, I'm telling you, it's about to hit the fan. Something about to hit the fan. And like this gentleman said in other videos I didn't present tonight, the dominoes have already fell. People have already resigned. Some folks might be talking to say they but. You know how it go. And hey, they don't bring this kind of pressure unless they really got something. You know it and I know it. How it's going to turn out, they know. But yeah, biggest city in the United States, like I said, in the poem I produced a year plus ago, I'm going to rock. God is going to rock America and the world. He's going to bring it down. Arguably, I've said before, New York is a test city. It's gothic, just like the movies say it is. It's gothic. It's got the most, allegedly the most corrupt banking system the world, and I put emphasis on it in caps, the world could ever see. It's just corrupt. It don't mean the people are bad, but the government, the financial institutions, it's corrupt, and you know it, always has been. It's just, God's gonna rock it. But check this out. Eric Adams' birthday is September 1st of 1960. And believe it or not, this is sacrifice season, people. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is sacrifice season because this very well might be the last election. This is the big kahuna here. So those who are at the top, like I said in last week's video, Satan, he loves to pump people up and bring them down. You know why? Because he's a fallen angel. He gets off on watching people or helping people climb up that ladder and sacrifice for him, then bringing them down because he was hurled down. Let that sink in. September 1st, 1960. Here's Kamala Harris' birthday. October 20th, 1964. Remember, she is the 49th VP and 59 years old. So watch this. When you take 9/1, his birthday, just passed of 2024, versus 10/20, her birthday coming up, the difference is 49. Remember I said she's the 49th VP? She's the 49th Vice President. Is that coincidence? And because his birthday is 9/1, and it's happening on 9/25, that's 24 days difference. 24 is X. They're Xing him, allegedly. It's deep. Here it is here. 9/1 is his birthday. 9/25 is the day of the indictment. The difference is 3 weeks and 3 days, like Masonic 33. Or 24 days. 24 is X. Roman numeral X. They look at it like this. He being indicted. Indicted comes out to 49. Like I said, sacrifice season, is it? 49 is indictment, 49. Guess what? She's the 49th VP, trying to get up there to be president. Is he a sacrifice? Then look at it like this. 9/1 is his birthday, literally 9/1 of 1960, versus her birthday, Kamala Harris. Again, Eric Adams' birthday, 9/1 of 1960. Kamala Harris' birthday, 10/20 of 1964. The difference is 4 years and 7 weeks apart. Come on, man. You mean to tell me that Eric Adams and Kamala Harris, their birthdays are exactly 4 years and 7 weeks apart? And guess what? She's trying to be the 47th president. Come on, man. Come on. Baby. And look at this here. You see this 666? Don't let him fool you. He might know his time is up, allegedly. You know why? Here's a picture I presented about a year plus ago. He's at some type of wedding or something. Look, what it say? End gun violence, right? And then what's that? I said, what's that? Ain't that an M? And what those look like? Those look like sixes? I don't know. But I know one thing. That right there, right here on the back of Eric Adams, that looks like the monster drink. And you know in Hebrew, it comes out to 666. So don't think allegedly he don't know his time is up. Or it's all a game, a ritual in front of us. Who knows? But one thing is for sure, we're going to find out very soon what's really popping off. I'm Franchise Pearson. If you like the work, please subscribe. Let folks know about the channel. We're trying to grow it. Get 25,000 strong. That's right. I do about 3 videos a day. Look for my name under Friend Shot Mike. Just type it in because you might not get the notification, okay? Always resubscribe to make sure. If you can't comment, unsubscribe and subscribe again so you can try to comment, because the channel goes through a whole lot. God bless you. God bless America. We'll follow up tomorrow, okay? God is gonna rock it, baby. He gonna rock it. God bless.